Well, I've seen lots of clips. I mean, I've seen all kinds of footage of orbs, UFOs, stuff that's CGI. I've seen the groups out there that come along on YouTube, like Third Phase, and make a living off of faking UFO stuff. But when it comes to real deal UFOs, sometimes you can just tell, and it's not that they're, the discs or the cigar shaped massive craft that you sometimes see in other clips, but as you can see here, more times than often, these orbs, is what I like to call them, show up. They're still an unidentified flying object. They still fly with intelligence. They show they can leave patterns in the sky. And this time, this took place in Osaka, Japan, the port city. Right there, broad daylight, where people were seeing this and filming it, and there's really no explanation. Now, there were white lights similar to this, I guess, in London at some point. They stayed down here over Hyde Park in June, but they disappeared rather quickly, they say. These stayed in the sky, and if you guys watch the video clip, you can see they're just floating around, and to me, they're not drones. They fly way too close to one another. Their movement is just like classic orb movement. They're free-flowing, going anywhere and everywhere, freely floating in the sky, back and forth, taking formation until they disappear. They also mentioned Street Cap in this, so shout out to you, Street Cap, man. Always been a follower ever since the beginning of all this. You've always been out there putting out awesome stuff and been supportive of me. And they mentioned you down here in one of your most recent finds on July 15th of the massive object near the sun. Now, I also have a huge video out there of a massive object near the sun. From within the past year or so, a monstrous object, there's no denying it, was feeding off the sun. It's crazy some of it sounds to some of you out there. It's real deal. And when it backed away from the sun, the energy, the tether, it was connected to the sun, it snapped. You could see it coil back, all of it. Wild footage. Every time I mention it, people come back and they're like, where's it at? Where's it at? Just look it up. Massive UFO object by the sun in my videos. It's on one of the two of my channels, along with a lot of other crazy video footage out there that we've caught along the way. But this right here, just another classic example. And if you want to see crazy, I've got some of the best proof out there. What about 9/11 when the towers came down? I discovered an orb floating off the top of the tower before it went down. Those of you that's been following me for some time, you know what I'm talking about. And it's a kill shot. Other guys went back and seen it and they're like, no way. I never seen that. I never did, but it's there. Undeniable. It's there. What was it? That orb that flew off the top of the tower reminds me of these things right here. Whatever it is, the technology, it's out there. That's what's intriguing to me. And it doesn't have to even be manned. These things could be remotely controlled. But it is advanced technology, I tell you that much. And we're seeing more and more of it. And I would expect you're going to see a lot more of it in the months and years to come. Eyes to the skies, guys. Grab your cameras. Shoot back. It's been Dabu7.